Hi, welcome to HeKate's Crossing. I want to talk about some of my daily practice, or some of my practice that sort of changes depending on my mood. It varies, but it always begins with lighting incense. So I'm using the Tribal Soul one. This is my favorite brand. There's some really good fragrances in this. I'm just going to use the white sage. I just want to feel like I just want to clear the energy. I'm just cleansing away the night, the negativity, clearing away any debris, any thoughts that may interfere with the reading, any feelings or emotions. So I just want to sort of prepare myself. So I'm going to start with that. So I start with my incense. Next, I light a tea light. Now I can either put it in here or I can put it in my selenite. And I might actually end up putting this in my selenite. I've been doing that a lot lately and I just feel like the selenite just allows for that connection. Connecting with my higher self. Just give it a second because I don't want it to go out. Let's make sure it's in straight because it does. Here we go, make sure it's in straight. Whew, taking a breath. Got my clear quartz here, got my rose quartz here, just got some energy, some tiger's eye, lepidolite, fluorite, just to get that sort of energy flowing. Lapis lazuli pendulum, cleared away any sort of energies that don't serve me well. Just feel like I'm just sort of preparing, getting myself sort of focused. Now what I want to do is I want to sort of do a reading with the Waterfall tarot, right? And I'm going to use TarotOracle's tarot guidance book. Now this was actually an ebook I bought and I just got it printed out. I'm actually waiting for his actual book to arrive, but this is good as my sort of reference one. So what I'm doing is just clearing away all the energy, anything that doesn't serve me well. Nice deep breath in through your nose, out through your mouth. Now you don't have to do this. Everybody is different. This just allows me to sort of get in that zone away from everyday life and allow myself to be open to whatever the message is. Now, working with the Waterfall Tarot, this is one of T.O.'s TarotOracle's deck. Now, I've actually edged it in blue. Quite cool, but and also his later one is a lot thicker than this. This was his original deck, but he got it reprinted and the cardstock is slightly thicker. So what I'm going to do today is just take a moment, take a breath. What do I need to know about? Do I think about this week more so than just this day? Let me have a look at the week's energy. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put down 3 cards. Just to start with, 1, 2, 3. So what I'm going to do is look at 3 cards, right? So the first card we're looking at is the Emperor. Ooh, then the Magician with the Page of Cups. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to have a look. Now, my initial thoughts when I look at the Emperor is very much about authority. He's in control. He's a ruler. He's someone that maybe provides answers to his people. You know, he's in control. Now, the Magician is someone who uses his tools or his skills to create an illusion, right? So he's creating illusion. That's what he's about. So that's what you're looking at. You're looking at that he's as above, so below. There's the infinity symbol here, so it tells you that something could be forever in some way, or there's a never-ending loop of things going on. There's flowers, so it could be about beauty. You know, what do flowers actually mean? You look at this, you know, like I said, I feel like he's a ruler of some sort. He's definitely in control. So then you've got this youth, if you like. So it gives you a sort of a younger feeling, a very youthful energy. and he's facing this fish in a cup. So, you know, what's the fish doing out of water? So, and we know that the cups are about emotion, so maybe we're feeling that our emotions are a little bit out of sorts in some way. Could be part of the picture. So let's have a look in the book and see what Tarot Oracle says. What does TO say about the Emperor? Oh, now we actually looked at the Magician versus the Emperor. That's interesting. So let's have a look. So what do I need to know? The Magician indicates that we have the skill required to get things done, processing those abilities and the required skill level to accomplish what we're reaching for. The tools across this table also show a variety of different expertises, although not a master of all trades. Your ability to learn, adapt quickly at present, and enhanced by the cards around it. Okay, so we're looking at versus the Emperor. The other prominent power cards are the Emperor, both of which have their own styles. This indicates that you have the power to get things done, whereas the Magician says you have the abilities and skills. So it is so combined, you're unstoppable. Oh, okay, so that's interesting. So what TO is saying here is that with this card combination, it just talks about me being unstoppable, and that I can use my skills, and I have this empowerment to get things done, is what the cards are saying here. So that's interesting. So if I had a job interview, etc., but I'm not talking about a job interview, I'm just talking about this week. So this could be a week for me to get things done, is what I'm saying here. This is a week for me to get things done. Okay. I'm not talking about relationships, I'm not talking about anything like that. I'm just saying, you know, what does it mean for me this week? It means that I can get things done. So now the next card I want to look at. Okay, so we looked at all that stuff, right? We looked at the empowerment, right? Being empowered, getting things done, got to be really focused. This could be a week for me to get things done, basically. So let's go and have a look at the Page of Cups and see what he says there. Now that's swords. Right, so we've got wands, swords, cups, right? So I'm looking at the Page of Cups. It's numerology, I don't know that. So what am I doing with the pages? Why am I not sitting in here? I've forgotten where he's put them. Oh, here we go. Mental court cards, right? So we're looking at the Page of Cups. Here we go. Okay, Page of Cups. Now he talks about being sensitive, emotional, introverted. So it could be, even though I can get things done, I might find my emotions might be playing a part of that. Okay, Page of Cups brings an element of emotion to the card, which is disadvantageous in many ways. Being a beginner at everything, the Page does not handle emotions well. So you may end up with an overly sensitive, withdrawn person that dislikes change. So maybe I'm dealing, because I'm a person who gets things done, I may be dealing with someone who can be a little bit emotional, can be a little bit overly sensitive. They are introverted and would prefer to be home reading poetry book rather than getting out and meeting people. This could be a good thing depending on what they need for the personality. So this for me could be about, this could be a week for me to get things done, but I could be dealing with someone who is going to be easily hurt by the way that I react, so, or the way I do things. So I might need to be really aware of that. That's really interesting when you look at it like this. So this is a great way to use this book, is just to take this moment, think about what the cards look like, what Tarot Oracle has said in the book, and then work out what it means to you and write that down in a journal. Write those thoughts down, because you've looked at this and you know that the Emperor is a ruler. He's someone in charge, so he's empowerment. And then you've got the Magician, who's in control of his situation by using his skills, his tools. He's able to create an illusion of the situations. Okay, so this is really about being empowered when you look at these two cards combined. So that's interesting to do that. And then you've got this easily wounded, sensitive type person. So is that because you're going to become emotional with having to be in control and get things done, or are you dealing with someone else who may be feeling sensitive or easily wounded or hurt by you taking charge and getting things done? Now I feel like it could be another person. I feel the two cards combine here to create a sense of empowerment, and then you've got this easily wounded person. So this to me is one way of sort of looking at the cards and getting a really clear picture about what the cards could mean in this moment. Now I could be reading that again, and depending on the question, was it reading about a love life, was it reading about a career, was it reading about a specific person, involving another person? It just depends on the situation. But for me, this week is about me getting things done. It could be a week of actually getting stuff done, and it is going to maybe hurt someone else. So that's interesting. So that's just a really quick look at the way that you can use a tarot book, especially Tarot Guidance by Tarot Oracle, and a tarot deck. And in this case I've used the Waterfall Tarot, which you can find on Tarot Oracle's Etsy store, which I'll put the link down below. But anyway, that's it from me. Don't forget to check the links below, check the links on my channel, like, subscribe, and ring that bell so you know when the next video will be uploaded. If you want more of these videos, please let me know. Take care and blessed be.